So this is my van. It's a 23 Ford Transit. It's got the extended roof, or it's the medium roof, extended wheelbase, not super long. I'll start on the inside here, get straight into it. It's all-wheel drive, and of course it has transmission problems, only 100,000 miles on it. I got the nicer interior too. I got the screen, so up there just got my booties, got my Stanley Cup, snacks and some gloves in there. I'm a realist. This is how the van looks pretty much every day, just a little bit dirty. I try and keep stuff clean, but I'm not cleaning it every day. I don't have time for that. Literature rack up there. Got my laptop. A lot of manuals and shit like that. Receipts there. Flashlight. Trash can. Back there is where I keep my yard signs. So got my tripod over there. There's some other odds and ends, batteries and shit over there. These are our, I got a book there I actually need to be reading up. These are our white label stuff for the thermostats Honeywell sends us. I'll go and show you guys the back here. I know that's what you're wanting to look for. So the shelving system is made by Synchro, which was from Italy, and it's a really nice shelving system. It's expensive, and you can't really get parts for it over here anymore. They sold us the entire kit, but the dealership ended up shutting down, so we can't really find shelves for it anymore, which is the thing that sucks. This van pretty much runs the entire company. As far as install, service, and everything like that goes, it's me and my dad, and we got an apprentice with us right now too. My dad, he's got a service truck that's just a pickup with some other stuff in it for him to run service, but this is what runs the entire company pretty much. So you can see here, like, these are all pull out drawers. That one broke, and I don't have anything to fix it because I can't get anything over here. Starting in the back, we got a vise mounted. That's really nice for threading gas pipe. First aid kit, obviously got to have that. Towels, recovery cylinders, 410 right there. These just came in the gun case actually for my vacuum kit. I figure I just use something with them. I have used them before, so keeping them in stock. Vacuum pump oil, some pressed filter dryers up here, leak stop, some SS2s. So this is just sort of a catch-all up here. Got some straps, shit like that. Wax ring for toilet. We do them occasionally. All the way over here, just other water line shit. These are all my chemicals. So I got Simple Green in here. This is coil cleaner with the bleach resistant one because it'll tear the shit out of stuff. Leak finder solution. This in here is my field piece scale in here for weighing in refrigerant. Got more towels and shit back there. Going down to here, this is all gas press stuff. This is 3/4 mega press, 1/2 inch mega press. CO2 for clearing drain lines. 3/4 PVC stuff for drain lines. Random gas hangers in there. That's for all the shelves in there. This is for them getting on rooftops. It's a rope and shit like that all in there. 1/2 inch threaded gas fittings. That's the inverter going off, by the way. 1/2 inch gas nipples. That's more stuff for the shelves. This is all press fittings in there. Refrigeration press. Got some 3/4 gas stuff. Gas tight. Valves, gas nipples. In here, let's see if I can pull these out. These are all my electrical stuff. So wire nuts, shit like that. More of the same in these two. And I got a lot of water connection stuff in there. Down here, if I can get it out, sort of hard to open, but I got a lot of ductwork stuff in there. You can see like hangers, drives, shit like that. Now I won't be able to get it back down. There we go. Same with this over here. Just got a lot of ductwork and shit like that. Hangers. This is my jug of 454. I just keep it in a bucket. I got a lid for the bucket too. I like to sit on sometimes, so that just saves space. I got my bubble solution, coil cleaner. I got this M18 fan here for doing rough-ins and shit like that because it's obviously really hot when you're doing rough-ins. So I like to keep this going, at least in the summer. I got a lot of capacitors, pressure switches, some strap. This is got screws, tape in here, some other refrigeration stuff there. This is mainly install electrical stuff. So I got some, looks like I got some contactors there too. Thermostat, other stuff. That's about all there is in there. And here we got more slide outs. So these are press I used to have a water press thing in here. My dad does that mostly anymore, so I don't have a lot for that. I don't have the tool anymore, it looks like. Got igniters in here. And then this is just some sort of gas stuff. Got a gas valve, long matches. These I got pull-outs. These hold a lot of just liquids and shit like that. So I got cleaner, sewer glue, adhesive, 11 flush, more sewer glue. Back here, I mostly keep glue and pipe dope in there. This, I believe, is just strap and stuff. So yeah, I got some strap in there, thumb gum, paint. I don't know why that's in there. It needs to be somewhere else. Going up top, that's my Hillmore Pig flush kit. I got some whips and disconnects up here too. A lot of breakers. We do a lot of new installs. We got to put breakers in for mobile homes. Hole saw kit up in there. That's the wire we run for that. Dryer stuff, dryer vent stuff in here. That's a clean out for it. More whips and disconnects up in here. And then this is a long component tray, just obviously keeping a lot of pipe and shit up there. I got a 4-foot ladder here. This is nice. Just straps right to the ceiling. I got my dolly. That's my Klein knee pad. That goes everywhere I go. I don't go on a service call without that. That thing is killer. And this is my little giant ladder. I usually have that strapped in before the locker here, but I took that out so we could show you the locker. Down here, M18 vacuum or sweeper vacuum recovery machine, ratchet bender, and some other stuff. One of them was a geothermal kit. So this down here is a lot of just cases of random tools I don't use a lot. Got wire in here, thermostat wire. This is my refrigeration stuff, so I got my leak detector, gauges, and just some other odds and ends. I got another micron gauge back there. That's a laser level. And this up here, this is the fucking glory hole for you guys. All my M18, or most of my tools up in here. So I got 2 band saws, a lot of these, couple of these lights, big hole hog. This I don't really use a lot. I just figured it'd be nice for putting studs in on returns. That is a stapler for thermostat wires. This is a nibbler. I don't really like it that much. I don't like that. Grinder back in there. And this tool is badass here. That is for cutting threaded rod, or all thread, some people call it. That thing is cool. It makes that so easy. Up in here, these are the holders for the wire that I run, and I also got my acetylene tank there. I just braze with that. I don't do a ton of brazing, mostly on repairs because we do a lot of press. You still got to use it sometimes though, and I just use like using that. This is my oxyacetylene kit. It's the Ambro Controls one. It uses these things, so that's pretty good. I have that when I got to do big pipes. I also got this, my other vacuum pump. I sort of retired that one now that I got the M18 vacuum pump. That one's a lot nicer. They're both the same 6 CFM. This one has a vacuum gauge on it, micron gauge, which is nice, but I hook mine up anyway. The reason I switched to that is because we do a lot of new installs on mobile homes that don't have any power to them, so that was killer for that. Also got an extra hose up in there. That's some drain fittings and stuff. 3-inch. Exhaust too. Exhaust stuff. That is a condenser fan motor I have in there. And all that gets strapped up. Or it's a shovel too. I forgot to tell you, I got a shovel. And I just strap this up and the shovel in there and hook it up with a bungee cord. Got some pieces of metal back there, just some scrap metal. This is my inverter, isn't that what they call it? That powers all my batteries and shit, so it charges my batteries when I'm going down the road. That is really nice. Charging my laptop too. This is a rocket ship light. That's really cool. That's nice for setting up. You don't have light anywhere. So usually got 4 M18 batteries on standby because sometimes I do need to use a lot of them. Got a couple M12s too. And I got an impact and a just a regular drill here. Some random bits up here I use quite often. These are the clamps for my gauges. That's a blower we use. That's nice for cleaning stuff up. And I got my vacuum kit there too. Hammer, fire extinguisher, thermometer, stud buddy, gloves here, got a couple more packs. And in these drawers, this is about the end of it here. In these drawers, this is some random stuff, got sockets and shit, got a lot of zip ties down in there. This one is more sort of random stuff, sledge, other shit. This is a sheet metal drawer, so I got tons of snips up here. This is for cutting in boots into floors, cutting holes in metal, sheet metal hammer, crimps. This, I have a transfer pump up in there, a lot of Sawzall blades, grinder wheels, stuff like that. That is the blade for what I'm going to show you here. So this is the M12 stuff. This is the PVC shears. What is this? Oh, right angle drill. That's nice for doing some tight stuff. Oscillating tool. And then got drill bits and other stuff up here. Then we just got some can holders here. So I got my coil there. That's a lifesaver sometimes. Evap foam. Another thing of oxygen for that brazing tank, because it uses a lot. And I think this is, yeah, it's Hornet Kill. So this thing allows me to be extremely efficient because I do have most of the stuff I need on the truck that's reasonable to carry. Besides blower motors, I know a lot of service guys carry blower motors and belts. I don't do a ton of commercial stuff, so I don't carry belts with me. But this enables me to be super, super efficient, not have to make a whole bunch of trips to the supply house. And I have pretty much all the tools that I need. This is my press kit. I'll show you that real quick. So just got the stuff for prep up in there, and then got all the jaws, or most of the jaws I need, and the press kit down in there with the battery. And then I just try and carry a case of water with me, at least in the summer. So that's the van. I wouldn't say it's very basic, but I know where everything's at in it, and it's obviously pretty great. I like the Ford Transit. It's pretty slow, but I mean, it's got probably, fucking thing weighs probably 9,000 pounds. And transmission issues. So I don't know. We've had a couple Transits, and they've been okay. We used to have Chevy vans before that, but obviously they weren't as big as that. So there's pros and cons to everything, really. But this is what really works good for us. So if you like the video, go and leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything that you would do different. Make sure to like and subscribe.